Hello, welcome to today's lesson. My name is Paul Williams Ofori. Paul Williams Ofori. Today we have met again. We have a lesson. Today's lesson is for Basic 1. So Basic 1, today we have science and we are looking at strand 4, forces and energy. Substrand 1 is what? Sources and forms of energy. The indicator. Explain the terms hot and cold. Explain the terms hot and cold. So today's lesson, the topic is hot and cold things. All of you, hot and cold things. Again, hot and cold things. Now, these are some words that you will see in this lesson. The first one is hot. All of you, hot. The next one is what? Warm. This one also, this word is cold. The next word is sun. And we have this freezer. So hot, if something is hot, it means it contains what? Heat. Anything that is hot contains what? Heat. Warm too is something that is that contains heat, but the heat that it contains, it is not much like what? Hot things. So warm things are hot things are, contains more heat than what? Warm things. For example, if you are boiling water, if you are cooking, the water starts boiling when it gets what? Hot. But though the water that you use to prepare your meal, your beverage, that water is always what? Warm. Though it contains heat, but you can also what? Even put your finger in it. But hot water, you can't put your finger in it. It will burn you. So we are saying that hot water or hot things contain more heat than what? Warm thing or warm things. So the difference between hot and warm is that hot things contain more heat than what? Warm things. Now cold things are also things that has no heat in them. So if something is cold, it means it doesn't have any amount of what? Heat. Okay, the next word is what? Sun. So the sun is what we see. It's a natural thing that we see during the day. That is what gives us what? Light. It also gives us what? Heat. So the sun is in the sky. We have learned about the sun and the uses of the sun. The next word is what? Freezer is a device that we put in our rooms where we keep our food and other things so that they become what? Frozen. So freezer is just a device that keeps things what? Cold and frozen for us. Now today we are saying that we use our body or skin to touch things to feel whether they are what? Hot or cold. So if you want to check whether something is hot or cold, we use our skin to tell. What types of things are usually cold and what types of things are usually hot? Now the following things are usually cold. Let's look at things that are usually cold and see. The first one, ice cubes. Do you know ice cubes? This is how it looks like. So those who like drinks and other things, sometimes they put ice cubes in their drink to make it what? To make it nice. So if you have ice cubes in it and you are drinking, in fact, you get the taste of it. So this is how it looks like. Now the next one is what? Water. This is what? Water. Mostly we keep them in fridge and then it becomes what? Cold for us. The next one is what? Cold drink. You can see that the thing is waiting on. Those of you like Coke, I believe you like the ones that have chilled, and when you are going to buy, you tell the woman that I want the one that is sweating, So if it is not cool, it will not sweat. So you see the sweat all over. It's not sweat, it's what? The water And it's water. It's not sweat like the way human beings we sweat. So this is what? Cold drink. Okay. Now we have this one too. Ice cream. Ice cream. All the time it comes in an ice form. It's a cream in an ice form like this. And I know you like this thing. Those who have been buying this, you know yourself. Your parents tells you not to buy, but every day you buy. The next one is the following things are usually hot. So we are looking at things that are hot. We have seen things that are cold and we are seeing things that are hot. We have fire here. You see fire, this is how fire looks like. Fire is a hot substance or hot object. Plug iron. So if you plug your electric iron, it becomes hot. So these things are also usually hot. Now the next one is lighted candle. If you light your candle, you see that it will produce some form of heat and it becomes hot. Now we have the sun. The sun, as we already know, that the sun is what? A burning ball. So you see something that is burning produces what? Heat, and it's always hot. So we have looked at what? Things that are usually cold and things that are usually what? Hot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So things that are usually cold, apart from these ones, which other ones do you know in the house? What are some of the things that are always or usually we see them to be cold? And what are some of the things in the house that are usually what? Hot? Apart from these things, you know them, so you can mention. Now we have activity here. The focus is to sort or group the things into hot and cold. So hot water, ice cream, lighted candle, cold water. So this is how you go about it, and it's very simple. I know hot water, you group it under hot things, ice cream, cold things, lighted candle, hot things, cold water. It also goes to what? Cold things. Now let's come to this side. Difference between hot and warm things. Now listen to me. The word hot and warm, or the words hot and warm, are two different words. Their meanings are what? Not the same. So if you say something is hot or something is hot, what is the difference? Okay, so hot things contain more heat than warm things. So what it means is that the two things, hot and warm, they all contain what? Heat. But hot things contains more what? Heat. Contains more what? Heat. So example, we can what? Bath with warm water. Please. We bath with warm water. It is not cold, but it contains an amount of what? Heat. And the amount of heat that it contains is not that high. That is why we are able to bath with it. That's why we are able to use it to prepare our tea in the morning, to prepare our other things that we drink. But we cannot bath with hot water. So hot water, you can't bath with it. If you try it, in fact, they will rush you to the hospital. They will rush you to the hospital. Why? Bathing with hot water can burn your skin. This is because hot water has more heat. So now look at this. A cup of hot water. This thing, look at the vapor coming out. If you try it, your tongue will burn. A glass of what? Warm water. So you see, this is warm water. You can't even see vapor coming out, but it contains what? Heat. Hello, are you here? I'm saying that hot water contains more heat, and you normally see what? Water vapor coming out. For example, like this thing. If you try drinking this water, your tongue, your mouth will get burnt. So hot water is different from warm water. This also is warm water. It contains what? Heat. But the heat that it contains is very small. It's not as much as what the hot water contains. So this one, we can drink it. It's not cold. It contains heat, but we can still drink it, and we call it what? Warm water. Okay, now let's come to this side. How to keep hot things hot. So if you have hot food, hot water, how can you keep it hot? for a long time. You are going to school. Your mother has prepared rice for you. You know, the rice in the morning will be what? Hot. But your mother wants you to eat the food during break time, around 10, around 12. If you don't keep it hot, around 12, around 12, the food will not be hot again. So what are you going to do to make sure that the hot food that your mother has prepared for you early in the morning will still be hot for you to eat in the afternoon? What are you going to do? So you have to put it in something. So the things that help us to keep hot things hot are what we are going to look at. Now we have the first one, lunch box. Please, if you don't have lunch box, don't cry. Whatever your parents will get for you, take it. If they don't get some for you, you will not die. This is lunch box. Some of you want lunch box because you want to take food to school, so that you go there and eat and sleep. I will tell your mother that she shouldn't buy you lunch box. So if you have lunch box, you see all these things. So you have your water, you have your things, your spoon, your fork, everything. So this one, if you put hot thing in it, hot food in it, it can keep the food hot for a long time. Another one too is food flask. So those who have food flask, you see, this is how it looks like. It also keeps food hot. Water flask. So if you have hot water, you can put it in this and it will keep it hot for a long time. And then we have microwave. Microwave also keep what? Food what? Hot. So if you want to keep your food hot, if you want to keep hot food hot, if the food is hot and you want to keep it hot, these are the things that you can use to keep them hot. Now let's come to this side. How to keep cold things cold. So your food is cold. You want it to be cold for a long time. What will you do? Put cold things in these items. It can keep them cold for a long time. And what are they? The first one is what? Fridge. You see this woman keeping her things in what? In the fridge. She wants to keep the things cold for a long time. Okay, now we have deep freezer. So deep freezer. This side, if you put things here, within short time they will turn into what? Broths. Ice block. They will turn into block. So this is what? Deep freezer. So it also helps us to keep cool things what? Cold. Now let's come to this side. Ice chest. Yes, this is how ice chest looks like. So mostly we put what? Ice blocks in it, and then we put our things in the on the ice block. So the ice chest will make sure that the things will get cold for what? Or will not become hot, but rather become cold for a long time for you to use. Now the next one is what? Food flask. So food flask can keep things cold, at the same time it can keep things what? Hot. So this is another one, food flask. So that is that. We have seen what? We have seen things that keep food hot and things that keep food what? Cold. Okay, let's continue. When an object is placed in the sun, it becomes warm or hot. Also, when you unplug and touch mobile phone, it feels warm or hot. So this is the sun. You see, sometimes when the sun shines and then the roofing sheet, if you touch it, you see that it becomes what? Very hot. Sometimes too, it doesn't feel hot, but it feels what? Warm. The same thing happens to mobile phone. When you charge your mobile phone and you unplug it, touch the screen with the back of your hand, you will feel that the thing is what? Hot. Sometimes too, it doesn't feel hot, but it feels what? Warm. So these are some of the things that happen. Now, things that are put or placed in fridges feel cold when touched. So anything that you put in the fridge feels cold. So that is what you should know. What have you learned today? What have you learned today? I'm asking you, what have you learned today? Today we have learned about things that are cold, things that are hot. We have also looked at warm things. We are saying that cold things are things that have no what? Heat. Cold things have no what? Heat in them. Hot things are things that have more what? Heat And then warm things are things that have small amount of what? Heat in them. So hot things has what? Hot things have more heat than warm things, and cold things have no what? Heat. So these are the three things that we have learned. Anytime you want to describe hot things, you should be able to know that this is hot. Anytime you want to describe warm thing, you should be able to describe that yes, because of A, B, C, this is warm. And anytime you want to describe something that is cold, you should be able to tell. Now we have seen how to keep hot things hot for a long time. We have also learned how to keep cold things cold for a long time. And the things that we can use to keep our cold things and warm things. We have learned about all these. So this is what today we have learned. I believe you have questions. So feel free, go to the comment section and ask your questions. But before that, I also have questions for you. I have some exercises here. So exercise 1, we have 5 questions, answer all. Exercise 2, 5 questions, answer all. Exercise 3, 5 questions. Exercise 4, 5 questions. And then I have home assignment 1 and then home assignment 2. Home assignment 2, draw any hot item or thing and color it. And then we have question 2, draw any cold item or thing and color it. So if you are asked to draw, I believe you can do it, or we should do it together. Shall we? Okay, so let's quickly answer question home assignment what? Home assignment 2. So we are going to draw and color hot thing and then cold thing. Now, let's divide our board. Oh, we are finished with you. Go away. Okay, so we are going to draw our hot thing. So here we have hot thing, hot. Oh, let me use red for hot. You know hot things, mostly hot thing. The question is draw hot thing, one hot thing and color it, and one cold thing and color it. So this is what? Cold thing. Now let's draw it. What thing are you going to draw? Something that is hot. Yes, mention them. Hot thing. Yes. Okay, so a cup of hot tea. So this is our cup. Oh, today where are my drawing skills? Where is it? Okay, so this is what? Hot cup of hot tea. So this is our cup, and then we have water in it, but you see vapor. So this is what, or cup of hot water. So this is cup of what? Hot water. I believe you can draw this. Now let's come to this side. We are going to draw cold thing. Now for cold, I know you like chilled Fanta. So let me draw Fanta for you. Don't laugh at me. So this is our Fanta. Okay. So this is what? Cold Fanta. So we have hot thing, which is what? Cup of hot water, and then cold thing, we have what? Fanta. So I expect you to do something like this for me. So this brings us to the end of our lesson. I want you to answer all your questions. Make sure you get a copy of the book, answer the questions, read the contents or read the book, watch the video again. You can watch us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Recommend the platform to your loved ones. Tell them that yes, what they are learning in the classroom, the same thing is what is being taught here. There is a teacher here, so they should come here and watch the teacher. The teacher's name is Paul William Sofori. Bye bye.